You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
All right. Hold up. The silence before the storm.
You know, baby.
I feel like we're in a music video right now.
It's times like
It's very
these.
sexy. Very suave.
I hear
Hey, this beat is
right
kind of
now.
good, though. This beat is actually kind of good.
Yeah, the beat's dope. I like it. And then this comes
And then there goes your ears.
Is this Erica right here?
Bing is for
echoing.
doing, and we are here doing another after show for Love and Hip Hop New York. Burn after reading. I am your host, Mykee 3000 Watts. I got it this week, y'all. And I'm here with the lovely and talented Nicolette Gaona.
What's up, y'all? I'm back and ready to get dishing on
I'm
this
so mad at this
episode,
music
y'all.
right now.
Right, this music is so depressing.
It's kind of gonna be in the mood though. I'm sorry.
And guess who else we have? Guess who else?
I kind of saw the raindrops going for a minute.
Guess who else we have? DJ Jesse is back for another week. What's going on, DJ Jesse?
What up?
What's cracking?
Chillin'.
I see you trying to copy my stilo over there. What's
Just
cracking?
hanging out. I got the repping the Santee Alley glasses.
They got the tan going on. We all black over here, honey.
It's
Right.
fine. Suntan.
And over in the corner, a new guest to AfterBuzz, a
fan
new
of the
addition,
show.
a fan of Love and Hip Hop, Yandy Gibbs. What's up, baby girl?
Hey guys.
You looking real cute.
Thank you.
glad you
I
can
did it
join
all
us.
for you.
Stylist.
That's what's up.
Hi.
Okay, so Jen and Conch, they had really no story this week. I see they still had to stay on the same story they've been with for 3 weeks. The little white comments with Rocky and
They're a feature.
They were featured.
They are
this week.
featured.
Sorry.
They are featured. But for the longest time, Winter was a feature. Now she got her whole episode.
She's still a feature.
About damn
With
time.
the book. She's kind of coming there with the book though, but she's still a feature.
They had their little babysitting episode situation in the episode.
Yeah, they had the babysitting episode where it looked like they found MIA to be their babysitter. I mean, the girl looked exactly like MIA.
That's so funny.
And then that had to be set up. They all look like actors to me.
Well, I like the
interviews were so weird and crazy.
I like the one before. I like the girl before personally. The one that was like.
I like the Jamaican one.
Yeah. What do you sit in? Sit down.
Oh, please make it.
I liked her.
I'd be afraid she'd beat your kids.
She
They were a
probably
little
would though. Not to talk about Jamaicans, but we are about the life about discipline.
Blood
Yeah.
clot. What the
Yanni
blood
is
clot?
Jamaican.
Hi. You know about that.
So that was basically their storyline, and it's kind of disappoints me that they're still on the show. And I feel like Mona Scott is trying to make them relevant, and they're really not. I mean, Consequences raps haven't been relevant for how long?
Honestly, I didn't even know
What?
Jen was relevant. I didn't know she was on Damon Dash's show for a minute until today. So
Oh, damn, until today?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So obviously on this whole scheme, I'm like co-signed. I got my stuff together. I didn't know that. Until
She's gonna
today.
have to step it up. Another a story that was kind of useless, and I this is usually the story that everybody wants to talk about, but Tahiri and Kaylin and their
Touchy
struggle.
subject.
Yeesh.
It's very touchy. I'm sorry.
How so?
Very touchy subject.
Tahiri was giving so much shade.
She was getting so much shade, but I have to feel for the girl. Honestly, she's been with the man for a long time. She's seen him go up and down, but at the same time, like Kaylin kind of like opened up her mouth for the first time. I never even know she had a voice.
Was it Keelan or Kaylin? It's Kaylin, right?
See, I don't even know her name.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, it's,
I'm sorry, no shade.
I respect her for going up. I don't know. I thought it was cool that she, as a person, just to be able to go
Right.
apologize. I like that. But Tahiri, I don't know. I kind of was a little upset with Tahiri.
Right, because she was acting really spicy at the whole situation. She was like, yes, you need to come apologize for me. If I wouldn't have been the bigger person, and I would not have asked her for lunch and to apologize. I'm sorry, I can't hear my mic though.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Can
though.
you?
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Loud and clear.
Okay, good.
I agree with you. I probably never apologize either.
I
You called
wouldn't.
my man the devil.
Perfect.
Why would I want to be in a song with you? And I'm apologizing to you?
Exactly.
Yeah, but would you ever let? she kind of actually was being a bitch in the situation because would you ever let another girl do a song with the man that you're with? And the way Tahiri spoke to her.
Honestly, I probably would because, I mean, look, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? Music is music, okay? That is, I feel, is nothing personal. Because there's songs being written about people all the time. And then and it's like, even what Tahiri said, you don't think he has written songs about me? Like, okay, point blank.
To this day, she said,
and I knew most of y'all would probably not pick this up, but Kaylin said, I don't have a problem with your relationship, but I did have a problem with you doing a song. And Tahiri checked her. She said, okay, but you don't have a problem with our relationship, but the song was what was important. That's kind of ass backwards.
No,
like,
I don't.
It's as backwards. How do you not have the biggest problem would be our relationship, not the song?
I would, coming outside this relationship, I wouldn't mind them doing a song together, but that particular song, I feel like it was degrading. If I'm with a man and you're calling my man a devil, I wouldn't want him to be on that type of song.
Then I'm sorry, you got it all messed up.
You could do a song together. That's fine. I wouldn't mind that because if I open the door for you guys to be friends, even with us being in a relationship, that's fine.
Disagree. As a woman, and you find that degrading. What's degrading is Joe is playing both of them on camera in front of a national television.
Of course.
That's what I would be more concerned with.
And they signed on for it.
So I mean, it's not really degrading just being a song because he's called the devil.
No, but for him, for her relationship, I mean, like for her being associated with a man like that, I wouldn't want to be associated with a man that you're calling him a devil.
I get what you're saying.
Do you see what I'm saying? From that point of view.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but
I don't feel like that should be the bigger issue. And I feel like she contradicts herself because, I mean, you can't say I'm okay with the relationship but don't do a song.
Yeah, but she said she doesn't even care that Joe writes songs about Tahiri. So you don't care about that, but you care when Tahiri writes a song about Joe.
Right.
So maybe it was just the lyrics.
I think she's a confused young lady. Honestly, point blank. She did say she's 21, whatever.
So did she look crazy going to talk to Tahiri today?
I mean, I'd be confused too because I would wonder why my mom didn't give me braces while growing up because I'm teeth. Who wouldn't be confused?
They kind of do attack you, but
they're very aggressive.
They were
kind of
aggressive.
abrasive.
Is not even the word anymore for that.
Abrasive. We're gonna use a technical big word. Abrasive. They're kind of out there, but she is cute when the mouth's closed.
She is. She's modeled.
But now I was looking at it this whole episode, and I was like, it looks like it takes a lot of muscle work in the mouth to hold that mouth closed. It just looked like her teeth were fighting to get out of the lips, and I might be tripping.
Did you feel she needed a mouthpiece, the ones with the wires?
Oh my god.
Go into the water fountain like
there's no time.
Shade.
So Kaylee, Tahiri, they had their moment. I hopefully next episode Tahiri sets it off with Joe because we saw at the end where she tells Joe.
I got romance from that a little.
You got romance?
I don't know. I still feel like they need to be with each other.
They do. Honestly, if the mom's co-signing, do you see the mom's been co-signing the whole season? If the mom's co-signing, she definitely sees her as a wifey material or someone that she definitely wants to see with her son. She didn't see Kaylin coming like, Kaylin, come. What? I don't know her name, whatever. Kaylin, sorry. Kaylin. But she's not coming to Kaylin and be like, I want you to help my son with his drug problems or whatever. She's going to Tahiri. So obviously she sees her as someone that's of high priority, not her.
I'm with her.
I don't think she's even there for that much to even know.
No, but she does. She always, she went to Tahiri. What do you mean?
To apologize.
The mother or?
Oh, well, yeah, the mother. Yeah, that's right. Okay, besides their story, I really wanted to talk about Yandy.
Oh, I love.
And Yandy was a big part of this episode.
I love her boo.
First we see Yandy trying to get Mendeecees to apologize to her cousin for the crazy little altercation they got into last week.
Very awkward.
That is very awkward.
That story.
Can I say this real quick? Please, real quick. No shade, no tea.
Tell us.
Preach it, girl. Yandy said that her cousin was in the NFL. I was really afraid for Mendeecees for a minute. I was like, oh my god. Like,
Mendeecees was afraid for a minute.
No, I was kind of afraid for him. I was like, this man's an ex-NFL player. He's really about to take you down. But he kind of like went down real quick. Mendeecees really put him in his place. But I kind of feel Mendeecees' point of view. It's like, regardless of the point of view, a cousin, yes or no, you should respect your cousin enough to not put her out there with her. You know what I mean?
No, that's where I disagree.
I understand. There's a difference between business. I understand his perspective on his business. You know what I mean? This is your business. You're trying to promote yourself. You're trying to put it out there as far as. But at the same time, it's like, as his relationship point of view, this is my girl. I don't want my girl being seen a certain way to other people.
Well, that's where Yandy and him should have had a conversation.
Exactly.
Like, look, you know, my cousin's gonna be posting photos, whatever, in trade of him working.
Yeah, but if they were like pictures like on like a campaign, like he's doing it, I don't know, it's kind of like
Well,
dirty.
Instagram's a new, like, you know, 21st century way
Exactly.
of promoting
Are
yourself.
we
No,
all
come
kids
on,
here? We're all
that's-
adults. We all have body parts. We all move in positions that could be deemed as sexual when we work out. And just because you capture a photo of that, I mean, who cares? We're adults
But
here.
he made me kind of weird, though.
Working
I'm
out-
sorry. I didn't know that was a cousin for a minute. He made me kind of weird. The way he was holding her, I was like, ooh. Like, I was kind of nervous for a second until she said that was cousin.
Nah. Y'all
Until she said it was,
No,
it was
didn't
kind
know
of
that.
weird.
I kind of, yeah.
It was kind of
Really?
weird for a second, for a millisecond.
Yeah, for a millisecond.
It was kind of weird. The way, I don't know if it was editing or however they put it
Yeah.
together.
I mean, for all you
the
know,
way she was bending over and the way he was positioning the camera.
The way he positioned the camera, I'm sorry,
It
I
was
don't,
a
that
lot.
picture was
That-
trashy. It
I
wasn't like
didn't
it
think
was
so.
like, oh,
I
look,
didn't
come to
think
my
so.
gym, I'll work you out. No.
I didn't think so, and I could kind of guess who's going to be disagreeing with me today, and I do not care. But no, I didn't get sexual from that. It's working out.
Yeah.
Positions are sexual in working out.
They
But
are.
if you want to look good,
They
you
are.
better sacrifice to
Don't
do
play.
that.
I'm not gonna lie though, Yandy, your body looked amazing when you took the jacket off. It was kind of
did.
like he's
Okay,
putting
she
in
did
his
that.
work.
Mhm.
Cousin's putting in his work.
I did.
So
But-
Mendeecees needs to be happy because that's what he goes home to every night.
But wait, Mendeecees also spoke to Vado today too.
Oh, he did speak. There's another
Who's
rapper.
Vado? Who's Vado? And I'm from New York.
Girl, bye. That is throwing shade. Are you
That's
serious?
No shade, no tea.
No.
I'm from New York and I don't know who a Vado is.
You're
Uh-oh.
crazy.
That sounds like
Uh-oh.
a bottle of champagne or wine.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just sip my cup.
I'm going to just sit
Okay,
over here because there's a lot of things
You
going
all
on.
did not just sip your cups for Vado. No, you did not.
Oh, no, I did it because I'm thirsty.
But Miss Rocky was feeling Vado
I mean,
though.
Miss Rocky. be
She
feeling
sure
it.
was.
I'm sorry,
She
who?
wanted that long,
She's done.
juicy.
I don't like
She's
that.
done, but she's thirst.
She's so thirsty.
Okay, so yeah, he met with Vado to get his advice. So they must be good friends, apparently. I thought one of the best scenes was him rolling up with Yandy to his cousin's whatever shop he owns, and him apologizing. It was sort of like a 10-year-old boy and his mom bringing him to the other little boy he fought in the park to apologize.
Yep.
He really didn't want to, but he's like, okay, I'll do it.
Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have put your hands on him.
Right.
right.
That's family. You don't cross that line. It's like almost like the invisible line. You know it's not there, but you know it's there at the same time. Like
Well,
you don't
not
do
for
that.
something so petty, because believe it was something else, then yeah, I would put hands on him. But not for something so petty, and who cares? I feel like we were sorry.
But even her cousin, the way he was looking at Mendeecees, I feel like he was just mad at him as a man. Like, man, you really put your hands on me over something stupid like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But he
But
was
you-
going there looking
And
for
that's
a
why
fight.
Mendeecees walked in there and looked like a little kid, looking crazy.
With
like,
his hat all backwards.
I mean, that's just
oh,
the
bro, you know
awkward,
I didn't want to
embarrassing-
come in here.
Yeah.
But you know what? His cousin did say some really cool stuff. Like, you know what? I see you taking care of my cousin, and if you marry him, you're going to be my family. So let's squash it right here. And he was like, after that, what could you do? That was warmer than
Right.
somebody's heart. So hats off to Mendeecees for actually being a grown man and handling business like adults do.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, pound
I
for
agree.
that.
Tonight
About
was
time.
the apology episode, apparently.
Apology episode. Hey, he
I'm
was
sorry.
cleared last week or 2 weeks ago, so I'm sure he's enjoying life right
Let's
now.
get a hand clap for that.
Yeah,
Good.
let's do, because God forbid it turned out something different, and
Oh, it could have been really bad.
right.
It could
That
have
would've
been
been
round
him.
2.
Another person who we have yet to clap for, rich, no dollars. What is wrong with this man? So we get him.
Midlife crisis.
It could be
It really
because
is.
he used to be the
He
hot,
pulled up in that
ish in New York. So we get Rich Daughters meeting with Peter Guns. He gives them the scoop on Erica and her music. He asked,
Is
you,
it
"Do you
music,
have a
though?
contract?" Well, the most important thing, do you have a contract? He asked. Nah, I ain't got no contract, man. We don't do business that way. You're not on top of your game. And he was like another scolded little boy getting told that you're doing something wrong. And he was like, yeah, man, I know. But if you know, why do you
Right.
continue to work with this girl and not have this contract ready.
And I don't think it was even about the contract. It was even before that. He was like, I don't even know why you're even working with this girl.
Right.
Like, it was totally like,
Right.
no one is
totally real
going
talk.
to want to work with this girl. Why even sign her? Plus, you're still working with her, throwing out money, and you still don't even have a contract. Like, A, let alone you working with this girl. B, let alone you don't even have a contract with this girl. Like, you need to get it together, Rich, and really get your priorities straight.
Even your mom is coming to you and being
Yes,
like,
like-
look, we need to talk.
But
My favorite
we have
quote,
to admit,
though.
though, Erica's kind of smart though. Regardless of the facts.
Nah.
No, I don't like her as a character or whatever you want to call her on
You
the
know
show.
what?
I
Hey.
don't really like her as a person on
Gold
the show.
diggers
I
are
think
smart. Yes.
no, but honestly, she's gotten very far. She's always gotten very far than Olivia from Rich. She has.
No.
She has. She has.
That was a definite
is-
hell
first of
no.
all,
Because
She's not
honestly, if she
smart,
rolled it in a little bit more, she could get a little bit more out of the situation.
Nah.
She don't even
But
sound,
Rich,
like
I feel
Olivia
like-
can at least carry a tune.
Oh no, Olivia's musically talented.
Olivia was with 50
she
Cent's
has-
versus Rich Dollars.
Oh no, we're not disputing that.
Yeah, well, what are we disputing?
We're
Just
disputing the
because
fact
she's on
that as far
TV?
as her mental capacity, as far as like getting stuff out of Rich, she can get more out of Rich than Olivia could.
As far as being a whore.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm not applauding
Yeah.
that.
I'm not applauding it, but I'm saying that's what it is. That's a fact.
Harsh words.
I don't applaud it. I think it's very degrading, but at the same time, she's getting where she wants to get her
You
career.
tossed
Sure,
that
I
word
mean,
around
no,
too
I just-
loosely, degrading.
If you
It
wanna
is
give her
degrading.
credit for
I'm
that.
sorry. It is degrading. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people on this show that's degrading, but I have to give certain people their props when it comes to giving them their props.
All right.
Huh.
I think
I
a lot of things.
wouldn't give that any props because there's a lot of people out there who are doing their thing, and they ain't about to
You somebody.
No,
use
and I-
somebody
and I-
or roll.
And I
She
don't
wasn't
think,
even
I
mad.
don't think that's right. I agree with 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's right. I
Well-
don't think that's right what she's doing, but at the same time, she's getting where she needs to get.
All right, so we can
Wow,
applaud her.
thank
for
She
that.
still ain't
I
nowhere.
know. She still doesn't get an applaud, but you're accomplished
Girl,
in a
you're
way.
hurting a horse.
My
man.
favorite
In a
quote
way.
though was from Peter Guns. He says, "I'm not seeing what you see in her, and nobody else sees it either."
Exactly.
That just sums up your whole business relationship right there. I'm telling you the honest truth because you're surrounded by yes men, like he said, and I'm not gonna be that dude to let you go out that way. That's a good friend, a great friend.
So let's point out that he was a punk and just ended up ending the personal relationship and kept the business part when everybody done told you that no one wants to work with her. And you gonna just break up with her but then still do the business thing? No, you should have broke up the business, then she would have left your ass, then you would have had no problems.
I feel like he's really invested. Well, of course, he's really invested in her music, and he believes himself.
You really believe?
I think he believes himself
No.
that she's gonna go places with it.
Okay. Actually, you know
And
what?
okay, fine. If not even going places, that she'll make something
He must.
off of whatever it is gonna be off of what she has going now, because she has a little bit of a platform. She's on a hit television show. Her name's getting out there.
Nobody
She
really
won't. She'll
respects
never
her.
be Beyonce or J Lo, but
She'll never
she might make him a little money. You
don't
gotta
think so.
remember, from somebody that's right now struggling with no dollars and has to claim his name Rich Dollars, he's looking for any gateway to escape.
Okay.
But not with her.
I will give you that, but
Not with Erica though.
he needs to stick
That's
to
not
he
an
needs to
escape.
for- he
If
needs to
that's
get
his
back on
own-
the-
You're
Only
digging
outlet,
yourself
though.
a hole. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
if anything's digging
Agreed.
yourself a hole, he's not having an escape.
That's true.
Right.
There's a hole he's digging.
Could
It's
be.
real deep.
Because she comes with a
Possibly.
lot of extra baggage. Honey, he has a lot of baggage already coming with him. Because
Like your
he's
mom
not
is
really good
coming.
when
Your
he's
mom
got.
is coming to you.
Miss
and having
Jewel.
a conversation. with you.
Miss Jewel was like, "What is?" Oh, Miss Jewel was so funny.
She was like,
She said, "That girl is so damaged. She's gonna create problems for you."
And
like-
one problem is a broke pocket
She
from
wanted so
paying for her
country
video.
though. I was like, hey.
no, and then when she was like, the part when she was like, she don't need nobody. She needs a mental,
A psychiatrist.
a psychiatrist. That's what she needs.
Not a
I was
manager.
like, yeah.
Well, she needs someone to manage the psyche up there.
I don't know if that she. I don't know that she knows that she's crazy.
But she's so Bronx though. That's what's so crazy.
At least on the show, she looks crazy. She's not crazy in real life, I'm sure.
I think
I've met around girls like her my whole life. She's so Bronx. It's so crazy.
you think Rocky's crazy?
Rocky.
Ooh.
Wearing her little
I
gold
think
grill?
Roxy. I'm sorry. I think
Oh wait,
she.
you mean?
Rocky. I think she just needs one. I think she wants to be relevant. Because she, from the last
No,
episode.
she really thinks she's like respected. Like she's like, I'm a hip.
No, she's not respected.
There ain't no types of respect from last episode.
So
Because
what-
that's what I'm saying, Nicolette. Thank you. I was gonna say, and you touched on it, because for her to even say that she had sex with that man was like her
Okay,
trying
now-
to make herself feel relevant. Because
Rocky wasn't
no,
even in this episode though. Look,
'Cause she's not
Rocky is not a threat to anybody at all.
She has no stamps in her passport, but the stamps from the post office.
That is messed
That
up.
was my favorite line.
That's
Sorry.
messed up.
You only find yourself to McDonald's and that's it.
So, we also get who I always get confused, Rocky and L'Oreal. They always confuse me. But we get L'Oreal. I guess she broke up with Angela
love
Yee
her.
from Power 105.
You love L'Oreal.
What?
Honestly, I do like her. I really do.
that's bold.
And I really had to tell my sister today. We was watching the show together, and I was like, I honestly like L'Oreal. Like with her discussion, a couple of episodes with Erica, she could have really been loud. She could have really been rowdy because Erica was really being the big B word. I'm not gonna say it, but she really was. But she really held her composure, and she was like, listen, there is a time and a place for everything. I may be that girl from Brooklyn or wherever I'm at, and I could be loud, but we're outside of a club and you don't do that.
So, okay, well, what did you think about the last episode with Winter telling her she needs to step away from Angela Yee and find
I
her
feel like she's
own
being a
voice?
hater. I'm
Well,
sorry.
how's she being a hater? Because then she invited Yandy, who's known to be a successful manager of many artists in the hip hop industry.
she was not.
Maybe
She
a
actually
hater- maybe-
extended her name to Yandy. How'd you? I mean, you felt
I
that
agree
was
with
fake.
you. No, I have to agree with you on that one. Maybe she's not a hater, but in that situation, it was almost like, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you at where you need to be at? It was almost like, damn, you need to uplift me. You're just nitpicking at why I'm not where I need to be at in my career.
Well, then it goes
I mean,
back.
But at the same time, when the girl came, what's her name from the Power or whatever, her
Angela.
manager?
Angela.
I was like, she doesn't really seem like a manager. She was just almost nonchalant with the whole situation.
That's what I'm saying. Angela
come
cannot
on
even
now.
manage her own career. And
She was
her
just
career
so
is what Power
nonchalant. She was
106
like,
gets
who
her.
told you this? Oh, I just
Okay.
want to be realistic. about
Too many
myself.
subjects at once. Let's go. We'll get into Angela, but that brings it back to what
okay.
you said about Peter Guns giving harsh advice to Rich Dollaz. It's kind of the same thing, don't you feel? If she's getting advice that you deem as hateful, I mean, then I guess Peter Guns is also a hater, right?
No, because Peter Guns.
No,
is
Peter
because
very
he
Guns
said
talented.
one line that I really felt though, because I'm all close with all of you. So of course, he said this one part, honestly, if you went to the studio and someone said, "Are you a associate?" I don't have nothing to do with this, and that's real. Because if your friend is telling you we're business partners and we both have this business together and we both represent this person, and if you was to put this song out, I'm saying I'm not a part of it. That's something real. That's something very real.
Yeah, I believe he's giving him real talk.
That's very real, because if I say I can't associate myself with you and we're business partners and you're putting something out, a project, that means I need to disassociate myself from you.
disagreeing with you.
Well, this show definitely, I love how they foreshadow things. They give us one scene where Winter is bigging up her girl, and we think, damn, women empowerment. She's sticking up for her girl, trying to get Yandy to manage her. Okay, what a good friend. And then all of a sudden, at the end of the episode, we get her tell-all book, what was that? Game Over, with that cheap-ass Photoshop cover.
Oh my God,
looking
I was thinking the same
crazy.
thing. You read my mind.
Okay, and then so we think she's gonna read a passage. It's gonna be juicy. She's gonna give us something in the industry that we actually care about. What does
This
she
is
do?
really shady though. I'm so
What does
sorry.
she do? In front of everybody, puts your homegirl on blast.
And
That
as
is
much
they're
as,
supporting you.
Kaboom!
I want to read this chapter real quick.
wait, and then first of all you introduce her and say, "Hey, I want you to represent her," and then you read a passage talking about you slept without millionaires just to get money.
And then the
No,
passage.
she got no money.
And then the
Oh, yeah,
passage made no sense, because then you're like, yeah, and I was just so mad at her for sleeping with all these millionaires and she didn't get any money from it. So wait, you want your friend to be that kind of hoe?
I'm sorry.
A
First
prostitute?
off, you're not Karine Steffens. Only she can do that. Only she can do a tell-all book of where she slept with all these people. Sit down.
Yeah,
Actually,
like it's old.
but Superhead is blackballed from a lot of things too, though.
She's blackballed, but she made her coins off that book.
No,
We
those
have
ain't
we have to say that. No, honestly, all shade aside, she made her money off that book.
Sure. But
She did. She
I
made.
hope she ain't eating ramen noodles right now, because if that.
She probably is, but she made the coin off the book.
girl, but you don't.
She probably
is
has
selling
shrimp
her
and chicken in her
soul.
house too.
No, she is selling her soul to the devil.
She probably has the shrimp and chicken.
She's probably in a little box somewhere, not trying to show no face.
A sardine can.
So we get L'Oreal confronts Winter, who is obviously intoxicated, crazy intoxicated.
Ooh, she took a little fall. She did
Took a little fall.
Michelle from 106 in Park, like. Ooh.
That was
Right.
so.
That was so awkward.
Wait.
Like, hold on.
The
why are
way
you
she fell
falling,
down,
though?
like you popped
No.
a pill before you came
Why
into
are
your
you
cup.
falling though? Like she was just like.
But I love though.
Wait,
Beyonce kept going. Beyonce was like, "Hi."
I know y'all saw
She
what's
was not Beyonce. L'Oreal was like, girl, you know, why are you trying to hold on to me? I'm going to push you. And she went, I thought she was joking at first, and she really felt.
I know y'all saw what's her name fall at the Oscars last night too.
Oh, that was so cute.
That
Though.
was-
How would
Girl,
you?
I know you
that
did
was-
not even compare.
I'm
those
sorry.
Yeah, you did not.
I had to bring it up.
No, she was cute. She was on TV today, and she was like, "Honestly, I hate talking in front of people, so I was already nervous going up there. So when I felt it was like the topping of the cake."
Right, and it was graceful, but not with this bitch
Okay,
did
so-
tonight. That
This
shit
bitch
was
was
like,
a wobble
yeah,
wobble, and
she was
after-
like,
She was
pop
a mess.
tamale,
She
I'm
was a
sweating.
mess.
Woo!
Pop tamale, I'm on the floor.
But that whole conversation was just
Diamond and
so
sweaty.
funny. That conversation was moreover like I felt you were obviously not talking to your good friend because she was like, well, it's legal, and she was like, I don't care if it's legal, you're supposed to be my friend. Like, come on now,
That's
dog.
really
if your friend is telling you, well, it was legal, like, I'm not even talking about that.
But
You're
why
supposed
would
to be
you
my
read
girl.
that one part? Like, really, out of all the parts in your damn book.
And I'm like, that's the
That's the part
juiciest
you
part of your
And-
book, girl.
it was like
Come on now.
crickets. Crickets. Like no one knew what to do because what are they supposed to say? Oh my god, that's so good when like the girl
It's right
is
there.
right there.
Did you see Tahiri's face when she was talking to her
Oh, yeah.
and she went, what's her name, walked up, Rocky walked up to him and was like, can we talk for a second? And Tahiri's face was like, oh, all right.
Oh man, because she knew it was.
L'Oreal.
Everybody knew why she was mad.
Yeah, L'Oreal's.
Like,
It's kind of like she threw her under the bus.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
duh.
But like,
not
all-
kinda. It was. It was
What?
throwing her
She-
under the bus.
But she did low key though. But she not really. It was really
was
loud.
in front of
It was really
everybody.
loud. It was really
I
loud.
can't. She should have just read chapter 1, whatever chapter 1 was, would have been cute.
Honey,
And like,
did
to
anybody-
be
We could have read the thank yous and just kept it at that.
Oh,
You didn't have to do all that.
I can't with
The
that.
acknowledgements. I acknowledge you, L'Oreal, for being in my book.
No.
Did anybody notice
But
the
if you
car
wanna
that
know
Rich
the rest,
Dollars pulled
buy
up in?
Oh yeah.
Because I thought I was the only one that noticed the car that Rich pulled up in, but the old ass Corvette, and it looked rented. And please, don't show us any more of your personal life on camera, Rich. Because first your bed,
Where'd he rent that from?
your twin size bed. I don't know. I don't live in New York,
IKEA.
but you can rent cars like that out in LA.
Yes. Well, I think we're doing really well. Before we get into anything else, I wanted to make a shout out to iTunes to go there,
Whoa.
download,
Yes.
rate us, get us in that top 10. You know, you love our Love and Hip Hop After Show. So go to iTunes,
Download,
our podcast,
Rate, subscribe.
and
5
do
stars.
it.
All right, let's get into the news and gossip. It was a slow week, very slow week.
TV News.
But apparently last week, reality star Erica Mena tried to put NY's neighborhood DJ Envy from The Breakfast Club on blast by confirming that she has been busting it wide open for him in the boudoir.
You're lying.
Even though he's been married for 11 years and known his wife for 18 years. But she says, yes, I was giving it to him raw.
Dang.
Oh, so she was a side piece.
So she was the side piece.
Hello.
DJ Envy says he was so insecure, he was afraid his wife would leave him. He said, I got all this money and it just messed with my head. I started messing with someone so beneath me, a bird, evil, and was a liar. Someone that was so desperate and just so pathetic. Although DJ Envy never mentioned Erica by name, it wasn't hard to read between the lines, including Erica, who actually took the Video Vixen magazine a few days ago, I believe, and said DJ Envy is talking about me, and it isn't fair to call me a liar because he was leading a double life. She found out after, I guess, she joined Love and Hip Hop. She had never known he was married.
Why does it matter?
No, bye. I don't.
At this
believe
point, you're with a different man. Why does it matter if he's married, yes or no?
And we think that's where it ends. She said after she found out, she also found out DJ Envy was ashamed of his wife and has been ashamed of his wife. I mean, I don't know how true that is because he did go on Power 105 and
That's true.
apologize to his woman for not being
As he should.
the man that he was supposed to be.
And he did, and they've been married for like what, 15 years or something like that. They've been married for a really
11
long time.
years.
They're gonna work
there
through
you
that.
They've known each other for 18.
go. There you go.
Oh.
But married
They're gonna
11
work through
years.
that.
So
Married
they've been
11
common
years.
law, husband, wife. And,
No, but you're
you know,
saying you're saying
extras.
Erica Mendecees.
Well,
she
common law, they
really
would have to
know?
live together. I don't know if
Well,
that's
they're
alright,
at
whatever.
18 years.
Next.
Yeah, on to next.
That's all the news I have for that. I
What
mean,
about your quotes?
oh, well, that's not news and gossip.
It's
We
gossip.
do have the top 5 struggle quotes of the show. I got some good ones here. Hopefully I get a couple chuckles, maybe a laugh or two. Number 1 comes from Jen the Pen. I should probably be a better judge of character. Translation: no, you should probably go out and get a job. Thank you.
Oh.
Number 2, she is so damaged that she's going to create problems for you. And this is, sorry, hang on. That was not my number 2. That was my number 3. Number 2, she doesn't need a manager. She needs a psychiatrist. And that was from Mama Jewel.
I love
Translation: don't bring that crazy bitch to my house or my family meetings. Number 3, Tahiri: don't beef with me, beef with your man. Translation: bitch, next time you move, I'ma molly wop that ass.
Oh.
Number 4. We on number 4? Winter: I'm working on my book. It's just a tell-all. Translation: I have no original ideas to make money and I'm broke. Thank you. Been there, done that. Number 5, Rich: but I answer the people though. Translation: I'm not a boss and I don't got it like that, Erica. Damn.
But
And
can
there
I
you
please
have
get
it.
the nani?
What's my thing?
Those were I liked all.
Those
of
are struggle
Those
quotes.
were good.
those are good, and I like the translations.
Of
They were
course. You know,
good.
I gotta
Bam,
get
bam.
out of translations, y'all.
Like it.
Just can't.
What do we
Count.
expect? Oh, news and predictions. I'm sorry. I always forget to give my Marissa the cues.
TV prediction.
Next week episode, I hope it takes off because this week's episode was kind of a filler to me.
It was a filler
It
for
was.
sure. I mean, it had good tea, but it was a filler.
It was good tea, but
It was a
you know,
good cup of tea. Cheers
We
to that.
want to see the ratchetness. We want to see people fighting. Looks like we,
We
get
need Chrissy back.
Girl, bye, Chris.
Ooh.
She ain't looking back.
No,
this,
she's
this
not
show
coming
has
back, but
turned
we
into
need
something
Chris
totally
back.
new now. Chris,
Yeah.
right.
coming
It's
back
like
to the-
it's so different.
But Chrissy wasn't about to talk. She was just about to wop.
Yes.
But
She wasn't about to
too.
talk. She was about to walk.
Chrissy talked a few times herself.
Maybe once or
Yeah,
twice, but then
yeah.
it was all the hand movements.
Well, I want to see what the heck. I hope Joe Budden breaks up with his girlfriend and gets back with Tahiri next week.
No chance.
Yeah, not
He's not
happening.
doing that.
I just hope that
Not unless his.
there's more tea next week.
More tea and more
I
shit.
like to sip on tea.
What about you, Yanni? What do you expect from next week's episode?
Hot tea.
I think just all call it a day and just all get together. I just felt this was gonna happen.
I feel like
Tahiri and
Joe.
Joe.
That it's not gonna happen
and
next week though.
Kaylin. I'm just saying in life. I predict this in life. Because you can't win in this battle. I just feel like you cannot win this battle because Tahiri's always going to be around. Point blank, period. It just seems like no matter what they go through in life, she's always going to be around. And at the same time, like his
She's down for
current
that.
girlfriend, she's a ride or die. She really cuts for him.
It's like Chris Brown and Karrueche.
It really is. I really did think about that.
And the new girl's Karrueche. It's like you helped him through the storm, but at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
Rihanna.
No, you're so right.
And that was like
No, who would want to
There
be
you have it.
whose
glorified them.
relationship would
I
want to
don't
be
know why I
compared to
really-
Chris
I
Karrueche
know.
and Rihanna? That's
a
horrible.
sad-
No, but you heard Consequence say, he said on that rap, he was like, not that sideline.
Karrueche.
Is L'Oreal gonna forgive Winter?
Hell no, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I would start a
Why?
winter
That
storm
book
with
is
that
forever.
It would be a
Bitch.
tornado.
Thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz Love and Hip Hop's episode. I am your host, Mykee 3000 Watts. We want y'all to tune in every week. Download, rate, subscribe on iTunes. We
Follow
love
us
the
on
You-
Twitter.
We love
AfterBuzz TV.
Twitter.
Instagram.
We love our YouTube fans. We love y'all. You can follow me on Twitter at Mykee 3000 Watts.
I'm Nicolette Gaona. You can get me on Twitter at sensei_DRC. Hit me up.
DJ Jesse J. Twitter. Talk to me.
Hey, you can find me, Miss Unique Gibbs, at YanniLee_hi.
We love all y'all here at AfterBuzz, and we appreciate you for watching. So, peace out. Bang.
Peace, love, and fashion.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.